This is the third church that that was established in the ministry through movement, and this church is here at Shamwari grounds. It was built by the congregation themselves under guidance of Judea Harvest, and this is the place where we come on Sundays to worship, but it's also the place where Shamwari kids and aftercare kids are served with either helping assistance with homework or with the little ones for ring time and concerts, graduation, things like that. I'm standing here with my son, Henry Mompane. Yeah, and now my son is the senior pastor of this congregation.
You must be a proud mother.
I am a very proud mother.
Hi, my name is Henry. A few years ago, through a connection with Annalie and also you, Pastor Venant, I got involved with the youth of Wheatbank under the Hearts Ministry, and then I started working for them. I think it was 2006, somewhere, end of 2006. And then I was part of the youth, going to different schools, doing camps with them. And gradually, I got involved full-time in the ministry, and now I'm a part of the ministry full-time. I'm married to Busi, the manager here at Shamwari, and if we are blessed with 2 kids, and we are still happily married. They say marriage is a journey, because wedding is only one day, but we are still in that journey of marriage, and we still love each other. We're still enjoying our honeymoon, because we are still, I think it's 15 years now in the marriage, but we are still in the honeymoon stage, so, and I'm still happy. My Sundays start very early. I always leave my house at 6:30 in the morning, and then I come with a few guys here. We prepare the church, the sound, and then I also drive the bus, the Shamwari bus, pick up people from Coronation, Pine Ridge, Clarinet, and also Siangoba. Then we come here on a Sunday morning. Then we have our worship. We start at 9, and then from 9 until somewhere the quarter to 11, then we are done. So that is how our Sunday morning look like here at Shamwari.
We were at 3 different venues before COVID, and then after COVID, the people wanted to be together. I think they missed each other very much. So, and then we started off, you would say, about 40 people, but now it has increased to over 100. Some Sundays, 110 or something like that.
This is how our Sunday look. In the morning, after fetching the people, my wife will bring children from Clarinet, and then they've got their Sunday school in one of the classes. And then after that, we come together in this main hall to have our full service all together on a Sunday.
Annalie, Africa worship looks a little different, right? How do you experience our brothers and sisters worshiping?
Well, I've become part of it, so yeah, African worship looks different because we worship with our whole bodies. We dance before the Lord. We sing out of our hearts. I must say, I don't think we care about what the other person next to us sound like. We just give it our all. And that is very difficult if I now go to a church where there's not movement. I'm usually the one that looks like I have a baby in my arms.
We do it more of an African way. We dance, we move, we run around. That is how we do it. We feel more comfortable when we worship in that way. We don't want to be steady and look like we are minding only God, but we really want everybody to be involved and to sing. To be specific, I think we are representing now seven different groups. Like we've got Koza in the church, we've got Pedi, Ame Pedi, and then we've got my wife's in Ndebele. Then we've got the Sotho, the Tswana, we've got the Swatis, and then we've got Annalie, the Afrikaans, and then the Zulus. So I think 7 to 8 different groups that we are representing every Sunday. Not when I say 7, I meant because sometimes if you cannot come, then
the Afrikaans is not represented.
But more or less, we've got 7 every Sunday that is represented. I'm doing a couple of ministry. On a Monday, I do a school called Pine Ridge Combined School. That's where I go to in the morning, I minister to. Then I've got kids that are a bit naughty that we also speak to. We do counseling with them. And then on a Tuesday, I do a prison ministry. I think it's about 1 mile from here to the prison. That's where I go on Tuesday. Every Tuesday I'm there. I've been doing the ministry for over 16 years now. And then on Wednesday, we've got the fraternal where all the leaders, ministers of Wheatbank, they meet together, pastors. I'm part of the fraternal. I've served in the executive for a couple of times, and I'm still a member there. And then on Thursday, there's a school opposite one of our preschool. The school is called Alex Mampani, next to Clarinet ECD Center. That's where also I preach in that school. And on Friday, now and again, they call me at one of the businesses called Hygienic Place, one of the old men from our old church, Klipkerk. I go and minister to their staff and also speak to their staff. In the afternoon, every day, Monday to Friday, meaning Monday to Friday, I do the sports ministry in the community. I'm a coach there, and after doing the coaching, and then I play with the senior guys. The sports ministry, I do coaching for the little ones, meaning the under 17 and the under 13. That's where some of our visitors, when they come, now they've got the privilege to go and play with some of those guys. That's where I do the ministry.
And that would be soccer, right?
That is soccer. And then we also, after soccer, some Wednesday we do life coaching, where we just speak about life and goals and dreams. That's what I do. One of my dreams is it's one of the verses that I also start to enjoy now. The Bible speaks about the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. My dream is to see more workers going into the communities, preaching the gospel and teaching people about Christ. That is my dream. And that is why I'm working a bit closer with most of the youth and trying to engage them into how can you be full-time in the ministry wherever God has placed you. Because some people think being full-time is leaving your job. But I say to them, being full-time, it means wherever God wants to use you, you need to be available to be used by God. That is one of my dreams, especially for the church, because we are growing and then we want to leave that legacy to the next generation. We're working with people who think it's glamorous to be in the ministry, but they don't realize the challenges of carrying the cross. So that is what we are really working on, me and Pastor Annalie, because it's a big challenge. Because people think, oh, it's only nice, but they don't realize that there is also some implication when you're in the ministry and how to model your life according to Christ.
I think both of us sat with one another. Tears run down your face. Yeah. Because of criticism, because of where we feel we failed the people. Yeah. But together we go far.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have a strong son.
Very strong. Physically, emotionally, spiritually. And it didn't just happen. It's through life and hardship and a lot of things. But perseverance, that's the thing. So yeah. And I've got my keyring that he gave me. One day there was an American group and he says, I bought this for you, and it says, love your mom. So I keep that close to my heart, and it's a privilege to be his mother.
I hope maybe it will be on the clip, but people, they don't really realize how much work Wynand has put in us. I think that we need to put it in black and white. How many hours and prayer and dedication he has installed in us. I remember a few years when I was called to be part of the ministry, we started with the book of Matthew. We're doing the exegesis and the context of the book, and we're dealing with few principles about how to model yourself as a child of God. And a lot of time we don't say this to him, but I just want to say today, thank you so much, and may really God enlarge your territory and also extend your life. You are really a blessing to me, and I know for Annalie and for the ministry, that's my role. One day when I die, I just want to say thank you, God. Yeah. I've lived my life, and I've lived my purpose. And thank you to you, and thank you to Pastor Annalie.
And it is in black and white, Henry. Here we are.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah, literally so. Yeah, literally so. Because of how Christ has impacted our life and what we understand about grace, it's what has preserved us for so many years not to see color anymore. Because I always say, I remember we went to a course in Cape Town, me and her, and then one of the guy, Tanaga, he kept asking me, is she really your mother? I say, yes, she's my mother. And he says, were you adopted? I say, no, I'm not adopted, she's my mother. She say, how so? I say, no, she's my mother. And then when we were behind closed door, I said to her, no, it's my spiritual mother actually, but she treated me like not only spiritual, but actually like a physical mother. A few years ago, I lost a mother when I was still early in my years. And I was never celebrating Mother's Day. I never wanted the women to hug me, but she insisted every Sunday to hug me until one day I opened my arms and then she hugged me. And then that is where I think we've never seen Carla anymore, because we just realized, oh, wow, she really loved me. It's not something that she pretend like she is. No, it's not something that you also pretend like you are saying you are my son, but I can see it, I can feel it, I can experience it. It's not just words, but it's action. So with our country, I think people are just blinded by how they've been raised. But if we've been raised by what Christ has said in His Word, then we won't see color anymore.
Yeah, I think that is the truth behind it.
Yeah.